Hello everyone and welcome to another random game of the day. I'm Andrew and today we're playing the Nintendo World Championships 1990. So this is a really neat game, and the one we're actually going to be playing off a reproduction cart, which you can buy off a retro USB. There's a link to that in the description. But yeah, so even though it's a reproduction, what this is it's a game that Nintendo used in a contest that they held all the way back in 1990 to see who was the best Nintendo player. So they went around a whole bunch of cities throughout the U.S. and people qualified, and then if you won, you got to take a trip to California, where you would participate in the World Championships. And the way this game works is that you play through 3 games: Super Mario Brothers, Rad Racer, and Tetris. And what you have to do in each of them is you have to complete some sort of objective, and then whoever has the most points at the end wins. And so the game lasts for 6 minutes and 21 seconds, which is how much it lasted for in the original competition. And so you'll see how it works and how points are calculated and things like that after we start. So let's get going. And the way you start the game is by pressing start on controller 2. Since I guess it wouldn't have made much sense to have it start when you press start on controller 1, since then anyone could have just started whenever they wanted. So I guess this way they found some way to hook all of the Nintendos together. That way all the competitors started at the same time. So let's go. So first thing we're playing is Super Mario, and we have to get 50 coins as fast as we can. So let's see how fast we can do this. Yeah, so there's some minor differences between the games on this version and their original version. So as you can see, we have 99 lives. That sucked. And this version of Mario, because it's not really supposed to test how well you can do, how well you can stay alive, just to see how fast you can get as many coins as possible. And we're going to be using this coin block a few times. The strategy that was often used in the Nintendo World Championship was to just keep dying and keep reusing this coin block, because things like the castle at the end of the level, they all take too much time, and then if you get fireworks, that's adding even more time onto the end. We're just going to keep using this coin block and seeing how fast we can do this, because when you think about it, Super Mario Brothers 1, there really wasn't that many coins lying around to get. So let's see how fast we can get this. There we go. So it should only take about 2 more times, since we're only going for 50 coins. And then after that, we have Rad Racer and Tetris to see how many points we can get. So if I look down there, we're about a minute in. So let's keep getting the coins. Hopefully we only need to do it one more time. 38. That's a bit concerning. Hopefully, because this is supposed to be like a 10 coin block, so hopefully we can get 10 coins out of it. I'm sure we'll be able to get 2 more, not too far away. So let's do this. Yeah, hitting those Goombas always takes up time. So 47, 48, 49, and 50, yeah! So that's it for the Super Mario Brothers. So yeah, like I said, that's a strategy that was usually used, so you didn't have to deal with things like the castle and the flagpole, and it takes way too much time to get into the second level. You have to wait for Mario to walk into the pipe. So yeah, now we have Rad Racer. And this always seemed like a really weird choice to me for the game to use as the racing game. I don't know, just never really made sense. But I guess Nintendo never really made a racing game themselves, I guess. As you can see, this was made by Square. But yeah, Rad Racer, all we want to do here is we just want to hold A and hold up at the same time. We want to sometimes press B if we want to brake a bit to go around the corner so we don't hit a tree like that. That jerk just kind of pushed me out to the side. So that's going to waste some very precious time. But yeah, the difference between Rad Racer in the World Championships and the actual game is that you can't overheat while you're holding A and up, because usually if you went too high, as you see, we're at the maximum speed right now, but usually if you went too fast for too long, you would overheat, and then it would slow you down. That wouldn't be a good thing, but they kind of took that out in the World Championships, and you're allowed to go as fast as you possibly can. Just go around this corner. It's not running not run into anyone. Just keep going. So yeah, the person who won the World Championships actually ended with 2.8 million points. And as you can see at the end of a Super Mario Bros., it showed what our score was there. So it takes your Super Mario Bros. Score, multiplies it by 1, that's going to add our Rad Racer score here, multiply it by 10, and add that to our score. And that's going to take whatever score we get in Tetris and multiply it by 25, and then whatever we have at the end is our final score. So yeah, the person who won got 2.7 million. That's incredible. I haven't got anywhere near that in my trying. So let's not hit the signs. Let's try to go around there. And as you see at the bottom, we have that SG thing, and kind of accidentally missed that turn and went into that sign, which isn't really great. Yeah, so we have that SG thing at the bottom. And as you can see, as we get closer to the goal, the arrows continue to light up. Yeah, racing games have never really been my thing. Racing and fighting games are two things I'm not particularly good at. I'm not too bad at racing games, though. Although, I guess talking at the same time is kind of distracting me. I know I can say any excuses I want. The real thing is that I suck. But yeah. The way it works, though, is depending on what level you end on Super Mario Brothers. So since we ended on a level 1-1, which is an odd number, we play this track in Rad Racer. But if you end on a level that's an even number, so like 1-2 or 1-4, you actually play a different Rad Racer track, which I think has more turns and stuff like that. So this is the probably the better of the Rad Racer tracks, one that people usually try to do. So yeah, we should be just about at the goal now, and there we go. Not too many points there, but there we go, 7 points. And now we have to play Tetris Type A and get as many points as we can. Interesting thing about this is that the blocks are actually predetermined, depending on how many points you got in Super Mario Brothers. That was bad. Let's see, place that there. We can place that there. Yeah, so based on how many points you got in Super Mario Brothers, the blocks are predetermined. So like the block set that you'll get. As you see, we haven't really gotten too many lines yet. What you want to do when, in this though is you want to try to get as many Tetrises as you can, or 4 lines in a row. Because as you can see, we're not really getting many points for just dropping the blocks as you normally would in what the heck, as you normally would if you were playing Tetris normally on the NES. Because how it works here is you really only get a lot of points every time you make a line. So yeah, I kind of have this to place here. Yeah, so we want to try to get as many Tetrises as we can, although it might not end up going too well. I guess we'll have to see what we can do. So let's keep placing blocks as fast as we can, because don't forget we have a time limit, only only about 6.5 minutes, and there's no timer on the screen to tell us when that's going to run out, so we kind of just have to hurry as fast as we can. We're kind of getting a bit higher than I would like to. Crap. Yeah, I would have liked to have placed that to the right, as you could have told. But yeah, let's place this here. Place this here. Let's get this over to the left. Place that there. Get this over to here. I was getting way too close for comfort. And we're still not really in the clear yet. I don't really like placing that there. I would love another line block. Although, unfortunately, we might not end up getting that. Oh, there it is. Okay, who cares? We're about to run out of time anyway. So there. Do that. And this is definitely not my best performance in Tetris. I do a lot better than this a lot of times. But, of course, the one time I decide to record it, I'm not doing too well. And there, that's time! Sure, the talking didn't help. And that is nowhere near my best score. Ouch. Yeah, my best score is around 400,000, which still is nowhere near 2.7 million. But, I guess it's pretty good considering I haven't really played it too much. I'm sure if I practice I could probably get it up there, but yeah. Mario wasn't too impressive. Rad Racer, I've done a lot better than that. I usually don't hit anything on the sides, that kind of wrecked it. I don't know what the heck was going wrong with Tetris, I guess it's thrown off a bit. But yeah, that is the Nintendo World Championships. You don't really get to see the gameplay of this too much. It doesn't, yeah. And that's what they did. There was other competitions too. Yeah, there was other competitions too. Like the Nintendo Campus Challenge. And also the Power Fest 94, which was a Super Nintendo competition of and it was similar to this. It had games like Mario All-Stars and stuff, I think, in there. But yeah, so this is a lot of fun. You should definitely go check it out if you have an NES in your. Of course, there's only about 100 of the real thing out there. But if you just want to buy a reproduction, it's pretty neat. You can see who gets the best score between your friends and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.